Hello and welcome to Caroline's Library, where we dive into the world of manga, anime, and more. Today we are talking about Horimiya. This is a decent and simple story of friendship and first loves that sort of gives me Fruits Basket vibes, so let's jump right in with a quick story setup. Kyoko and Izumi could not be more different. Kyoko is a popular girl with tons of friends and admirers, while Izumi is an introverted and awkward guy who keeps to himself. But one day, Izumi sees a young boy get hurt and helps him home, only to discover that the boy is Sota, Kyoko's younger brother. And suddenly, our two MCs discover a completely different side of each other. Outside of school, Kyoko is busy being a dutiful sister and isn't quite as polished or put together as she appears in class, while Izumi has an edgier appearance with tattoos and piercings, but is unexpectedly friendly and laid back. And with Sota's instant obsession with Izumi, our two MCs find themselves hanging out more and more. As they get to know each other, their newfound friendship starts to transform into something deeper. But the question is, will they have the confidence to admit their feelings for each other? Horimiya is a simple, PG romance story with a will they, won't they relationship, satisfying character development, and funny and awkward moments. But for me, this story lacked real depth and plot layers, with characters that are easily forgettable. Kyoko is a hardworking, responsible, and studious girl who works to raise her brother while her parents are constantly away for their jobs. She cooks, cleans, and manages to maintain top grades in her class, but her friends are unaware of her lifestyle outside of school. Once she's at home, we see a side of her that she hides from her classmates, including a fiery and blunt personality. As for Izumi, he is a quiet and awkward guy who actively tries to not stand out. Knowing that his tattoos and piercings would bring about unwanted attention, he chooses to hide them at all costs. But once he's out of school, he's quick to completely change his appearance and has a much more open, friendly, and laid-back personality. And as he and Kyoko become friends, his out-of-school personality slowly starts to reveal itself in class. With our two MCs, their wholesome relationship steadily progresses from classmates to friends to a romance that emphasizes the importance of vulnerability and acceptance. Especially for Izumi, his character arc is heartwarming as we learn about his backstory and watch him gain more self-confidence. The author quietly alludes to Izumi's emotional state with gradual changes to his appearance, which was a satisfying way to show his personal growth. Alongside Izumi and Kyoko, we meet a variety of other characters that add drama and humor to the story. My personal favorites are Kyoko's brother and dad, with their hilarious interactions, but overall, the support characters don't get a ton of development, and the author doesn't really introduce many layers to their personalities. As for the foundational parts of a story, the pacing and plot felt a bit jumpy and repetitive. With this extremely slow romance, there are plenty of school and home scenes that really show the day-to-day lives of our MCs, and there's little variation outside of showing the steady progress of our characters' relationship. And then suddenly, we jump to a character's backstory that sort of feels like it comes out of nowhere. So personally, I felt the story could have been a bit tighter and had more setting variety to mix it up every now and then. But if you're looking for a simple, PG love story with quite a bit of humor and relatable awkward moments, check out Horimiya. Personally, I've enjoyed other love stories more than this one, and if you're looking for a similar type of manga, I recommend checking out Fruits Basket, but all things considered, this romance manga was decent. Thanks for popping on to watch this review. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content each week. And until next time, happy reading!